It's just me and you.
Because our mana just got refilled, and we're into the city, so we're not going to find anything else right now. Alright everybody, welcome to Mamoon. Court of the Khalifa.
Here we are, Mamoon. Beautiful.
Mm-hmm. It's different from Ding Dong Dell, huh?
Well, of course it flipping is. It's slap bang in the middle of the desert for a start.
Mmm. What's that delicious smell?
That's the babanas, innit? Babanas are what Mamoon's famous for, see? Never eaten a fruit like it. Gorgeous they are. Tell you what, I'm starving. Fancy a babana split?
Really? They're that good, huh? Wow.
Too flipping right they are. This place was built on the babana trade. There's tasty fruit.
Okay, let's try some.
Before we go, oh gosh, I haven't turned to my voice in a little bit. Give me a sec. Before we go babanas, though, we could try to find this Rashad, ain't it? It's what we came for it, after all. You're right, we should ask around and find out if anybody knows him. Excuse me, sir. Do you know where I can find the Great Sage Rashad? The Great Sage Rashad? It's a long time since he was called by that name. These days, you would be better to ask after Rashad, seller of babanas. He sells babanas? You mean he's not a sage anymore? But getting him to teach me about magic was our whole reason for coming here. That's worrying. Still, we were after a babana split anyway, so we might as well stop by and see what's what, ain't it? I guess. Okay, let's go find Rashad. Alright, let's go look around real quick. Get some money. I really like Mamoon because of the pretty exterior it has. It reminds me of Aladdin. Where they live at? Oh my gosh. Why can't I think of the name? Wherever Aladdin is seen at. Okay. Alright, you look like a creepy dude. Collecting data, these Arctic climbs can be struggling even for the most dedicated scientists, but I think you'll find it pays divides. Okay, that's weird. Alright, we got a little pot, and I'm gonna open this bad boy up. Oh my gosh, we got some strong coffee. I just realized that this pot is a bull, and the other pots that was in the other town were cats. So, that's pretty cool. Alright, let's talk to you. Welcome to the Palace of Pampering, the cream of the cat's cradle establishments. We pride ourselves on our practicality and pricing. Crossing the desert's most terribly tiring pursuit, I must highly recommend a nice nap to recharge your energy. Yeah, I know we don't really need it. Your custom is always appreciated. We hope you enjoy a nice nap at the finest inn in all the Summerlands. Travelers wearies from journeys across the desert sand know that a royal welcome always awaits them at the Palace of Pampering. Look at that, your wizard companions got all filled up with the memories of folks who stayed by here before. Tidy, new pages, the more the merrier, eh? Yeah, the reason I wanted to do that was just so we can get a new region in the world map. Because every time we sleep at one of these hotels, we get one of these region maps. And that way I can kind of see better of a location where we're at in the world. I trust you had another perfectly nice sleep at the cat's cradle. Travel safely now. Alright, thank you, madam. Alright, let's see. Get some new weapons. Don't got anything hiding in here now, do ya? Customer! I don't mean to crawl, but our wares are the finest in the land. Don't get cross short now. Grab you some of our exclusive items before they fly out the door. Let's see. Ooh, we got a bone sword, which is just a lot better than our sword. Flint dagger. Does a little magic action. Gonna go with the bone sword on that one. It raises our attack, but lowers our magic by 2. So I don't think this is worth it. And actually, the spear we have is water, which makes ours probably better. We will get this claw though for Liam. That's 4, 3, 4. I would rather increase a little more magic damage than defense for Evie. Let's get a better shield for corn. Get this cloth. Waterproof scale, that milestone. So Corn has this one right now that gives him defense, which is probably the best for him. But this one that gives magic would definitely be good for Evie. It would be good for me too, but I do not have enough money to afford it right now. So sadly, I think that's all we can buy right now. With these prices, we must be raving mad. Come again soon. I will come again soon. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh. This game. Alright. Well, we're in New Town. Let's go check the quest board. You hiding anything? Nope, don't look like hiding any loot in here. Oh, we got 3 quests though. Okay. Gotcha, gotcha. Add that to the list. Let's talk to you. Welcome to Swift Solutions, where those in need come to watch their worries fly away. The weather may be hot, but not everyone is relaxing in the sunshine. There are still problems out there that need solving. And badges to collect. No bounties. People with more troubles than they can swallow will place their notice on the errand board over there. Check it regularly to see if you can help out. Alright, alright. We'll work on those quests too. Alright, this is the last store around here. The Hooting. The Hooting. And they have a chest. With a sandwich. Thank you. I don't think we really need anything from her, so we'll just head out. It's no good. I just can't be bothered. Leave me alone. What happened to you? You were full of beans when we set out from Ding Dong Dell. Is everything okay? Well, we were traveling merchants, you see, but since we arrived at Mamoon, my husband has completely lost his will to sell. And after we went to all the trouble of leaving Ding Dong Dell to travel the world and earn enough money to open our dream shop. Who cares about that stupid shop? Selling things in such a lot of effort. Let's not bother anymore. Well, this doesn't look too good, does it? I reckon our friend here must be feeling a bit under the weather. I can see you're going to be no use. I'll just have to work for the 2 of us then, won't I? That or we could mend the broken heart. One hubby-sized helping of enthusiasm should do it. It should, Alright. Yes, we have to cure him. We can't let's leave people who need our help. Ain't it though? Let's get a wriggling on and find us some enthusiasm then, shall we? I got what you need, my buddy. I got that enthusiasm for you. We got this one from the cat in Ding Dong Dell. He likes to play some sort of game. Tug-a-tail. Yeah, that's what it's called. Tug-a-tail. Where am I? What was I doing? Oh, that's it. We need to make enough money to open our dream shop. Let's get to work. Darling, you're back to your old self. Thank goodness. Sorry, my darling. Did I worry you? I'm so sorry. I'm better now. Let's get to work, shall we? Neato, we cured him. Thank you so much for helping me out. You deserve an extra special free gift. Blindness be gone. That is gonna be good for battle. Ooh, we got an extra merit stamp. That's really good. I'm down and work hard. Make enough money. SSC. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My, what a beautiful cape, but it's not quite the season looking for them down, you know. Why not update your outfit with some of our top quality fabrics at prices to suit every purse? But buy now or regret it forever. Neato, look at that. It's beautiful. A new cape, huh? Oh, Ollie boy, we're not here to flippin' shopping trip. What do you think we are? Made of money? Oh, a fairy. And a very stylish little fella you are, too. I have something here that would suit you down to the ground. Let's see. Oh, yes, perfect. You reckon? Yeah, I see what you mean. Look, the business in this. Mr. Drippy. Sorry, Ollie boy, I got a bit carried away, ain't it? You got the hand to her. That girl can sell. Roll up, fine fabrics to put a smile on your face and a spring in your step. Look, the locket's glowing. And I reckon I know why. This young lady's got more enthusiasm than a school full of 6-year-olds. Excuse me, ma'am, I have something to ask you. What is it, young man? Are you interested in some of my fine fabric? I can offer you an excellent price. No, it's not that. I was wondering if you would maybe let us borrow a piece of your enthusiasm. Oh, don't you just say the funniest things. My enthusiasm and my smile always come for free. Take as much as you like. That sure is kind of you, ma'am, but we only need a little. I feel like people have no idea half the time we're asking them if we can have a piece of their heart. At least this doesn't require a surgery, something like an organ donate or anything like that. My, what a strange feeling. Now I feel even more ready to sell. I'm glad to hear that. Oh, it's a tragedy. How will my poor darling dear ever survive? Something the matter, love? My soul, my one, my only dearest husband has traveled to Golden Grove in search of a delicious mushroom, but he has forgotten to take his lunch. Nickos, that's disastrous. Yeah, I guess it's kind of bad, huh? He must be really hungry by now. He must, and the wild beasts of the forest prevent me from delivering it to myself. Oh, whatever shall I do? Golden Grove, huh? That's as far as we came through. The one with all those giant mushrooms. That is, Ollie boy, the fertile forest of fabulous floral and fauna. It's probably a good place to go in search of a bit of grub. Ah, so you are familiar with Golden Grove. Then I must make a most urgent request of you. It's a great inconvenience, I am sure, but this is an emergency. Please, you must deliver my dear, darling husband lunch to him. Why couldn't you have given this mission to us while we were in the Golden Grove? You want us to take it to Golden Grove? Sure, leave it to us. You will aid me in the hour of need? My little hero, here. This is the lunch I prepared for my best beloved with all devotion of a faithful wife. You must not be tempted to try it, no matter how delicious it may smell. It's a meal for lovers only. Oh, that's kind of cute. You obtained a lover's lunch basket. That does look good, though. Oh, this lady needs a mission, too. Oh, this will never do. It is bad business. Very bad. What's the matter, ma'am? The desert is filled with the desert is filled with marauding boneheads. The traveling merchants who bring us fresh goods are being attacked. I fear that soon our line of supplies will be severed entirely. If only there was someone who could get rid of those skeletal scoundrels. Seemed like they're a proper pickle, eh, Ollie boy? Shall we offer a helpful hand? I'll help you, ma'am. I'll beat those boneheads for you. Come now, child. We are not so much trouble that we need to send the likes of you to your doom. Nah, man, you don't understand. He's got me, Drippy, Lord High Lord of the Fairies. Look after him. He'll be right as rain. And what exactly will you do, little man? Gone upon their skinny bones until they hop away? The flippin' cheek of it. Flippin' skin bones, indeed. Ollie boy, our pride is on the line here. We need to batter those bony begards good and proper. Sure, let's do it, Mr. Drippy. Very well. Defeat 10 boneheads. That will be enough to allow our suppliers to reach us. Oh gosh, we're gonna have to get rid of a bunch of skeletons. Guys, I found The soup man. I just was walking around. I found this guy with all these curries and soups, and oh my gosh, you are amazing. I have it at last. Now I have received the legendary Tikka Mahala. I have waited my whole life for this moment. Oh my gosh. I really hope we get to talk to him more. He is awesome. Oh, look who it is. We found our friend, the ghost himself, Horace. Alright, let's cast Spirit Medium and let's talk to him a bit. Nice to see you again. Did you have fun crossing the desert? Fun? It was flippin' boiling, man. Boiling for you, maybe, Pipsqueak. I'm a ghost, and ghosts don't feel the heat, so there. What are you doing here, Horace? I'm looking at these fountains. They're amazing. They squirt out milk, and the milk a boy could drink. That is what Mamoon is famous for. But the spicy smell coming from the food stall is mixing with the smell of the milk. It's strange. Ha, you think so? I kinda like it. Hey there, you still loads of spells you don't know yet, aren't there, Oliver? Well, I'm trying. It's just that my wizard companion is kinda, most pages are missing. Missing? Oh yeah, I had to give you that page of Spirit Medium, didn't I? Uh-huh, when Mr. Drippy first gave it to me, the only spell inside was Gateway. Really? So the page has been torn out? I bet it was that idiot Shadar's doing. Alright, I suppose I better help you fill it back up again, hadn't I? Tidy, that's good. Just maybe I was wrong about you being a stringy little midget after all. Well, I'm not just going to hand a load of pages over. That's what you're thinking. Oliver will have to prove his wizarding companion's skills first. The wizard's companion isn't just full of spells. There are also stories in there that were gathered by the sages over the centuries. But those have probably been torn out too. Stories are pretty powerful after all. They might inspire people to stand up to him. Right, I'm going to give you one to get started. Have a read. It's one of my favorites. You obtained the new Tale of Wonder. Wonder, guys. Get it? Get it, get it. Okay, so we have to go in the Wizard Companion and go to the Tales of Wonder, and I think it's this one. So this tale's, it's not too long. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna read this. Please, I'm not acting out any characters in this. I'm just reading it. The first tale: The Cowardly Prince and the Lion. The Cowardly Prince. In a certain country there lived a prince named Tamalo, who was sharp of mind but weak of spirit. His father was a brave king, strong, wise, and loved by his subjects, but the noble example he set served only to weaken Tamalo's spirit. On the station, he wandered from the castle, lost in thought, whereupon he encountered a fearsome-looking lion. The prince tried to flee, but the lion caught him easily in his paws, lifted him up in his gasping mouth, and swallowed him whole. At first, the prince thought he was doomed, but at the length he began to reconsider his position. At last, I no longer have to become king, thought the prince. After a deep breath, he said to the lion, Mighty lion, I am the prince of this country, and the day after tomorrow I was due to become the king. Since thou hast now swallowed me, however, thou must need to become king instead. King, eh, replied the lion, I shan't complain about this. 2 dragons. After some time, news reached the king that 2 dragons were raving the eastern and western edge of the kingdom. These people were terrified and looked to their king to deliver them from this terrible evil, upon which the king announced that he should go and smite the dragon himself. But even the fearsome lion stood no chance of defeating 2 such terrible dragons. My dear stomach dweller, said he then, what in the wide world should I do now? Prince Mal considered the lion's question, and at length provided him with a suitable scheme. The lion headed east to the part of the kingdom that was being raged by the largest dragon. He roared in its ugly face, upon which he ate the lion whole. From inside the dragon's stomach the lion said, Dragon, thou art now the king of the land. It is therefore the royal duty to defeat the dragon raving the western part of the kingdom. At first the dragon paid him no heed, but when the dragon witnessed the humans around him bow to them down in deference, as Prince Jamal had requested them to do beforehand, he decided to do his royal duty, whereupon he went to the western mountains and slew the other dragon. One of the other dragons had been slain. With the babbling berry in his stomach, the dragon shan't notice when the lion escapes, thought Prince Tamal. Later that night, when the dragon was sleeping, the lion crept out of his gasping mouth and set off back to the palace. The dragon left the king and his subjects alone forevermore. A new king. The kingdom had been at peace for 10 years when the lion said to Prince Tamal, Stomach dweller, it is time that come hence from in there. I would have thee take my place on the throne. Prince Tamal was shocked and replied to the quivering no, I fear that I do not have the spirit to become king, but thy judgment over the past 10 years have unbothered been wise, said the lion. That is as may be, but I am a coward, replied Prince Tamal. It was only because I protected by a great strong lion that I could act so decisively. Yet the lion paid no heed. With an almighty squeeze, he ejected Prince Tamel from his stomach, and it had been 10 years since Prince Tamel had seen the wide world outside, and he could not believe his eyes. The lion's mane was now fully white, and his face was covered in wrinkles. Shut up inside the lion's stomach, Prince Tamel had been quite unaware of any of this. As thou canst not see with thine own eyes, said the lion, I have grown old. 10 years has been thou resided in my stomach, and yet no one didst thou scratch me or cause me any pain. As King Tamel gave him more of himself to the country, and despite, in fact, the lion had retired, he continued to live alongside the king in the palace. Though many countries are ruled by animals these days, in ancient times all kings were humans. Indeed, the magnificent lion about whom you have just read was the first ever animal to be acknowledged as a king, and the world had never been the same since. There we go, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed that little reading I just did. Alright, let's talk to Horace again. Did you read the story I gave you? Well, I hope you read it carefully because I got a question for you. Ready? Sure, why not? Good, here goes. There are quite a few characters in the story. Can you remember them all? Tell me, who was the third smallest out of the prince, the lion king, the dragon of the east, and the dragon of the west? It would be the dragon of the west, right? Because the dragon of the east ate the dragon of the west because it was smaller. That would make it what is it? That would make it the third smallest, because, you know, it's bigger than the prince and the lion. Okay, let's try that. Ding, 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 we got it. Correct, very impressive. Your wizarding comprehension must be almost as good as mine. Oh, I said I helped you if you filled your wizard penny back up, didn't I? Here. You just say the page described the draw poison spell. There we go, that's a good spell right there. Thanks, Horace. I suppose it was a bit mean giving you the question like that, but you worked it out eventually. And that's why being a wizard's all about, learning to look carefully at every detail and understand what's going on. Shut up with this wise old man talk, will ya? You're no flippin' older than me, Ollie boy here. I'm not? No, I suppose I am. At least I don't seem to be. What's that supposed to mean? It's strange. I feel like I've forgotten something. Something really, really important. Never mind. I can't believe how much this palace has changed. I'm gonna see other towns around the world are so different these days. I think I'll head somewhere with a branching seas breeze next. I might be able to feel the wind on my face, but I can still enjoy the view. See you soon. Oh, I think you meant I can't feel the breeze on my face, but I can still enjoy the view.